Hey guys, it's Stacy. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. Make sure to hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you know when I upload my next video. Today I'm going to show you how I make my pot roast in my crock pot. I save my crock pot recipes for when it's my late night at work. This pot roast was so tender and so full of flavor. Please stay tuned if you want to see how I made this delicious pot roast in my crock pot. Starting off with the ingredients. You will need a beef chuck roast, 1 pack of the Lipton onion soup mix, 1 can of cream of chicken, the healthy version, Worcestershire sauce, red wine vinegar, beef broth, baby carrots, and baby Dutch yellow potatoes. For spices, you'll need whole oregano, Italian seasoning, smoked paprika, 1 packet of a savory pot roast seasoning mix, adobo seasoning, garlic powder, complete seasoning, onion powder, black pepper, and beef flavored bouillon. So the first thing I'm going to do is put some oil onto my beef chuck roast and massage that into the meat. This will help with the browning process and also adhere the seasonings to the meat. Now for the seasonings. I'm going to take some of the beef bouillon just in the cap and sprinkle that on. Black pepper, onion powder, complete seasoning, garlic powder, adobo, paprika smoked, Italian seasoning, and the oregano. Then you're just going to go ahead and press that in and rub it into the meat. Get all in the crevices. As you flip it over, some of the seasonings are going to fall off, so just press that onto the sides. And then we're just going to go ahead and repeat the same process and season the other side. On this side, I went ahead and put the seasoning on, and as I put them on, I rubbed them into the meat. It really does not make a difference how you put it on. It'll taste exactly the same. Once you're done seasoning, again, you're just going to lift the meat onto its side to let the excess seasonings fall off, and then pat the sides of the meat into the seasoning on the board. Next, we're going to go ahead and brown our meat. This is going to lock in the flavor of the seasonings that you just put on the meat. If you're anything like me, you're going to want to be impatient and start poking at the meat and trying to move the meat around. But try to resist this urge. I'm telling you, just try to resist. Because if you start moving it around, the seasoning is going to break off into little pieces into the pan. And you want the seasoning to stick as much as possible to the meat. So just let it sit, let it cook, let it do its thing. And you'll know in about 3 to 4 to 5 minutes that you'll need to flip it over. And it'll be perfectly brown. I'm going to spray the crock pot with some cooking spray oil. The first thing we're going to be adding into the pot is the cream of chicken can. Then I'm going to take the beef broth and pour that into the can that the cream of chicken was in. And I'm going to pour that right into the pot. I'm going to add in some Worcestershire sauce and also add in some red wine vinegar. And then I'm going to go ahead and just whisk that all together until all the ingredients are well combined. I'm also going to add some browning in to change the color of the gravy mixture. And I'm also going to be adding in a packet of the Lipton onion soup mix. Once I get the Lipton onion soup mix well combined into the sauce mixture, I'm going to go ahead and add in my slivered onions. Once I get the onions added in, I'm going to go ahead and add in my carrots and potatoes. Then I'm going to go ahead and add the rest of the box of the beef broth. Then you're going to go ahead and give that a good mix around and get everything well combined. Then you're just going to put the meat right on top of the vegetables. And on top, you're going to add the pot roast seasoning packet. Then I'm going to go ahead and add in 2 cups of water. At this point, you just want to try to get the meat fully submerged into the liquid. So you're going to have to kind of rotate the vegetables and push the meat down into the liquid. All right, now it's time to set it and forget about it. I'm going to check back in after I get back home from work and let you guys see what it looks like. All right, so I just got home from work. I'm going to check in on the pot roast to see how it is. Everything is fully cooked and it smells divine in here. Oh, I can't wait for dinner. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and show you guys how I make my gravy to serve on top of my pot roast. Starting out in a cooking pan, I'm going to go ahead and add in my oil. I'm going to let that come up to the desired heat, and I'm going to add in my butter. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and let my butter and oil heat up together, and I will be back. Once everything is nice and melted, I'm going to go ahead and add in my flour. And I'm going to cook the flour into the oil and butter for about 3 to 4 minutes just to cook out the flour taste. After about 3 to 4 minutes of cooking the mixture, I'm going to go ahead and add in some of my broth from the crock pot and give that a stir. And you're going to go ahead and add it in gradually and continue to stir so you don't get lumps. You're just going to pretty much repeat the same process over and over. You're just going to add a little bit of juice, stir, add some more juice, stir until you get it to the consistency that you like for your gravy. All right, you guys, and now it's time to plate. This recipe is absolutely delicious. It's quick and simple, and if you make it like this, I promise you, you will be satisfied. The meat was super tender and so flavorful. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate all the love and support you've been showing my channel. Drop a comment down below and let me know if you've tried out this recipe. I would love to know your thoughts. Please hit the like button if you enjoyed the video. Hit the subscribe button if you want to see my next video. And hit the share button if you want to show your friends what I've got going on in this kitchen. See you next time.